This 46-year-old owns almost all the entertainment media and you've never heard of him. Let me just scratch the surface. He owns Variety, Hollywood Reporter, and Deadline, so that's the big three entertainment news. He owns Billboard and the Billboard charts, Rolling Stone, WWD, Footwear News, IndieWire, Vibe. He also has a 20% stake in Vox Media, which owns all of these properties. Those are just publication. He also owns a bunch of experiences like the Golden Globes, the Country Music Awards, the American Music Awards, South by Southwest, the Billboard Music Awards, So You Think You Can Dance, and the Streaming Awards. He doesn't want you to know who he is, but that's what I'm here for. The first thing you need to know about Jay Penske is that he's a bigot and an asshole. He's the type of person who would be drunk in the parking lot of a Nantucket yacht club, urinate on a woman's boots, grab her, push her, and allegedly yelling, "You're not white enough" at the woman. Shortly after that 2012 incident, Penske bought Variety, apparently for the purpose of shutting down the story, and we didn't see his mugshots until earlier this year. He's also the type of person who would purchase a 100-year-old black church and displace his congregants so he can build a mega mansion. Clearly, people were upset about it, and he did it anyway. And now that he's recently divorced, he allegedly was engaging in pay-to-play for the Golden Globes. Apparently, he decided to pull out. This seems like fake news, but we'll never know because he owns all the publications responsible for covering that sort of thing. That wouldn't be the first time he pimped out the Golden Globes. As independent outlet Puck News reports, they were charging low six figures to try to have a dinner with the voters for the Golden Globes. You probably never heard of this because, again, Penske owns everything. You know you're corrupt when a publication you own runs this headline. And that's still not the end of all the Golden Globes drama. Penske just added a podcasting category to the Golden Globes, so now far-right podcasters might be able to get a shiny trophy. But you got people like Ben Shapiro doing a Times Square buyout to get an FYP for his nomination. But none of them were selected. They're crying foul even though no political podcast of any ideology made the top 6. Oh, and by the way, Jay Penske owns the metrics to even determine which podcasts were eligible. And if you're wondering where the DOJ is in this, they investigated for antitrust and of course Trump's DOJ approved it. Here's Penske's dad, Roger, billionaire racing tycoon, receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I know, what a snooze fest. As New York Times reports, Penske has the power to select the winners and losers in Hollywood. Hollywood saw that Ryan Coogler was going to get the rights to Sinners back in 25 years and lost their minds. So he immediately became public enemy number 1 in the industry. And that is the reason why Penske Media has been attacking Sinners. Pretending like 60 million opening weekend wasn't a big deal. And not even included on Rolling Stone's top 20 films of the year. Despite the fact that it was critically acclaimed by both audiences and critics. I bet you can guess which movie made Variety's list. Not once, but twice in the same article. That was a lot of information to pack in 3 minutes. I hope you have a happy new year. Enjoy the ball drop.